All right. Says this webinar is being live streamed. So I think we're good there. Excuse me. All right. Says this what? Woo. I think I need more water. Okay. And I'm going to make sure I'm recording this over here too. All right. Well, let's make this official. Hello and welcome, one and all, to this sort of workshop or masterclass edition to the 4-day masterclass series that completed, what, a week and a half ago now or so? Something like that. And that was called What Are Your Allergies and Inflammation Trying to Tell You? Decoding the Hidden Messages in Your Body. We got to really explore some of those deeper messages, how our body communicates with us, as well as how energetic allergy healing heals allergies, inflammation, and pain. Again, helps us clear that path for reclaiming our health, for reclaiming our energy and happiness and quality of life and freedom. These tools offer so much in that light, in that way. And we got to explore allergies, what those really are, what inflammation is from that energetic or that spiritual perspective, and how that all translates from our energy systems into our physical body. So many of you were here that are here with me now. I can see we're here with me for that. If you did miss that, though, I do highly recommend that you find your way through those. There's a lot of information there. There's also a lot of healing and support for you in ways that we all benefit from. Okay, so today we get to gather together again here, and we're still standing in an energetic gateway, right? The 1111 portal, that moment in time or in time space when higher frequency light becomes more accessible to all of us. This light accelerates our spiritual growth, which can be incredibly transformative, but also overwhelming without the right tools. So I use these tools every day to help me personally integrate these higher energies, clearing away the resistance that ascension symptoms often bring forth that are uncomfortable. We don't like them. But it helps us to, in the way that we kind of handle our experiences in this life, in our body, and on the planet, when we have understanding, when we have awareness and knowledge about what's happening, why it's happening. And I really want to get into that today on this topic of ascension and how these tools are incredibly supportive, and not just supportive, but I believe necessary to really help our body as we navigate this experience, this ascension experience that we are in. So we're going to talk about ascension itself. We're going to look at, what does that look like in our daily lives, the symptoms we experience along the way, and we're going to do some allergy healing work here together to provide support and even relief from these challenges, acting as that compass reset to bring us back to harmony and health. And I'm thrilled, as always, to be here with each and every one of you that is resonating with this work, with what I'm sharing in these master classes. As sensitives, as light workers and healers, we're on a unique path that brings both blessings and challenges, right? So we're going to talk about all of that here today. And who better to talk about it with than all of you heart-centered beings. So let's talk about Ascension itself for just a moment. Now, for some of you, this is old hat, right? You already know. For some of you, though, these might be some new thoughts, new awarenesses that you're having, and some additional information may be really helpful. So in our spiritual communities, ascension typically refers to a process of spiritual growth, right? Evolution, spiritual evolution, raising of consciousness. It involves moving into higher states of awareness, of understanding, and energetic vibration, right? Often described as a shift from lower, denser frequencies to higher, lighter frequencies. It's a shift to a higher vibrational state of being, where we align more closely with love, with compassion, with unity, often transcending, or we are transcending. We're in that process of transcending lower energies like fear, anger, resentment, shame, guilt. That list could go on a bit. It includes gaining deeper awareness of the interconnectedness of all things, right? An understanding of oneness. And often through this process, we're developing heightened intuitive or psychic abilities, heightened sensitivity. We're going to talk about that. It includes this process, this ascension process, is both personal and it's collective, right? It's happening on that individual basis. It's happening as a global process as well, and even a universal process. So individually, we're experiencing profound shifts in our thoughts, our beliefs, our behaviors, our patterns, right? Aligning more and more with our true self, our higher self. And collectively, Ascension refers to humanity or the planet, really all the planets in our solar system, transitioning to a new higher frequency existence. And this is why you hear me refer to the Earth as Gaia. Gaia is that representation of a planet in her ascension process, the ascended aspects of our Earth. And ultimately, ascension is about moving toward unity consciousness, oneness, right? Where we feel a deep connection with all of life, transcending the illusion of separation and embracing universal love and understanding. And this is what energetic allergy healing is really all about. Even though I didn't understand all of that in the very beginning, when this modality, the healing tool that I clear allergies with, which is how this modality got started, it was really a channeling experience as that came in. And I didn't understand the fullness of what it was about and what we were doing with this tool as we're clearing allergies to things like dust and pollens and grass and weeds and radiation and minerals and all of these things. It's been an unfolding of awareness and understanding of what we're accomplishing when we do this work and work with these tools. And how it's working is clearing that resistance, the distortion that we hold in our myriad of connections and relationships in our outer and inner environment, bringing us into deeper and deeper states of harmony and wholeness. Well, guess what that is? That's oneness, that's unity. That's exactly this journey that we are on. So to transform the planet, though, also may not be a new thought here, but it needs to be stated. We must first transform ourselves, right? That's our biggest responsibility. We're evolving, right, into these higher states of consciousness. New chakras, right, our fifth dimensional chakras have come online in the past decade or so. There's shifts in our DNA and even changes in our light bodies. So this journey is not always smooth, right? It brings up old beliefs, emotions, traumas, what I call packages of resistance, which causes symptoms in our body as they release, right? And our compasses, like that proverbial, our bodies, excuse me, like that proverbial compass that I've talked about in the masterclass series, is guiding us toward alignment, right? As we encounter higher energies, our bodies reveal where we're out of sync with our soul path through discomfort and symptoms. So with energetic allergy healing, we're clearing those resistance packets, those beliefs, those traumas, those outdated energies to bring our compass back to center toward a state of harmony or homeostasis. This is where we feel good and we feel good in our body. So those of us that are here, I know, I'd venture to say, but actually it's more than a venture. I'm really, really certain of it, that everyone in this space, you are all heart-centered individuals. You're all light workers in some way, shape, or form. Healers, empaths, you're transformers, right? And you have purpose. That purpose, if you just want to keep it super, super simple, and kind of the brass tacks purpose, is to anchor light, to be the light for others, the way shower, transmitting these high frequency energies that we're holding and we're anchoring it into the planet to raise the vibration around us. And really, it's a beautiful dance of raising vibration and consciousness as we do this for ourselves, not just for those around us that we're close to, that we connect with, but there's a ripple. It ripples out into the whole of humanity. But it also is something that is uh, rippling into this earth and to Gaia herself as an incredible exchange of support for all that is involved in this ascension process that we're in right now. And, nothing is showing us, or sort of, what could I call it? We're in the midst of some really huge catalyzers for this ascension process. So our bodies are out of whack. They're letting us know that a lot is needing to be moved, cleared, shifted as we are, experiencing accelerated time in this ascension process. From the US elections to the solar weather to this 11/11 portal. It's a perfect day for us to be gathering and to be really diving into this subject together and bringing through healing for the benefit of all that are here. So, what does that mean, though, to be heart-centered, to be light workers in whatever fashion we're doing that in? We all work a little differently, right? Everyone's fingerprint is different, right? We all are going to bring our kind of magic to the world in different ways. But what that means, though, as we are kind of the way showers and in this ascension process, is that we are a sensitive group of people, right? And in the master classes, someone had put in the chat, and I never really got to kind of return to that, to talk about what the comment that she posed, or the thought that she put in the chat was, why are light workers so sick, basically. That's probably not verbatim, but it's really close. And that's what we're really here to talk about, because this is it. This is, we're getting into this subject here, and we're answering that question that she posed in that class right here, right now, today. Because to be this to be the light worker, to anchor the light, to be the way shower, it means that we are a sensitive group of people. All right, we're sensitive. Well, what does sensitive mean? I mean, we probably know what it means, or certainly have a really good idea what it means. But let's really look at it in terms of our subject here today. Sensitivity generally refers to having a heightened ability to perceive or respond to subtle stimuli, emotions, or changes in the environment. So we have a physiological sensitivity, right? The capacity to respond to physical stimuli like light, sound, touch. And when we're sensitive, we're going to be responsive to physical stimuli more strongly than others. There's emotional sensitivity, being highly attuned to one's own emotions or the emotions of others. Often experiencing feelings deeply and being empathetic. Then there's environmental sensitivity. We have a heightened awareness or responsiveness to energies, atmospheres, or the physical environment. Sensitive individuals, as we are, can easily pick up on subtle shifts in energy or vibrations, often perceiving things beyond the typical senses. So, in general, being sensitive means having a finely tuned ability to sense and interpret various types of information in ways that others may not. As light workers, we need to be sensitive. It's actually a gift. Okay, it is a gift, especially if we understand it and have tools to support ourselves when when the kind of the repercussions that we can experience of that heightened awareness, heightened sensitivity, um, is kind of also part of the path, the pendulum swing, right? The positive and the sort of the negative of this experience of being sensitive. But focusing on that, it's something that we need. It's part of what allows us to transform ourselves and the world around us, right? Being on a spiritual journey means we are attuned to energies within and around us, aware of what is, so that we can become aware of, be aware of what is or isn't serving us, what's out of harmony with our true essence, right? This heightened sensitivity enables us to clear away what no longer serves us, making us clearer channels for the higher light entering the planet. It allows us to align with that true north, right? To stay the course with a steady compass. We're sensitive because we need to pick up on even the most subtle energies that are ultimately going to support us and others on this journey. Okay, by helping us to harness more of what is more supportive and positive, and also to have the awareness of what is keeping us blocked, keeping us stagnant or stuck, and keeping our light more dim and our vibration, in lower densities. So we can clear it, so we can release it and move into those higher states with more ease and more flow, less resistance. And it all begins with awareness. That's where healing begins. To heal, we have to know. We have to know our own self. We need to be deeply self-aware. So you're here with me. I know you are sensitive. I also know you're a transformer, and we have a lot in common. So really grateful, really honored to connect with you, share with you, and support you where I can on your journey. This journey of expanding consciousness. And this process doesn't happen all at once. It's a gradual layering, giving us time to adjust to the energetic requirements of each new frequency, right? Each step. With each one, we realize more deeply, more profoundly, that everything is interconnected, right? That we and all of life are connected as one. So as we grow, we're constantly changing, moving through a metamorphosis. And feel like you probably relate to, you know, feeling like we're in a constant state of metamorphosis lately. Like, where do we emerge, right? But these tools that I'm sharing here are how I keep my body stable through all of these rapid, intense changes, right? Our energy, our vibrations becoming lighter, and our consciousness expanding, our thoughts, our beliefs, our emotions taking on new meaning, new depth. We're gaining a deeper understanding by the minute of ourselves and others. And ultimately, this brings us to a place where we can go through life with more ease and more joy, right? The adjustment periods, that metamorphosis can be uncomfortable. It brings with it what we call ascension symptoms. So we want to talk about those a little bit here too. These symptoms arise because in this expansion, we're often holding on to certain limitations, right? And resistance that no longer serves us. This resistance is built from old trauma, beliefs, patterns, and shows that show up in our body as we expand. So for sensitive individuals, this process can feel even more intense as we clear emotional traumas and dense energies that have become embedded within our, energy and cells over time. As this clearing occurs, we may feel slowed down, but it's an important part of allowing more light to enter our being. The ascension symptoms we feel are often a reflection of what's clearing and expanding within us, right? So if your heart center is expanding, you may feel palpitations. If your third eye is opening, you could experience flashes of light or blurred vision. Okay, crown chakra, higher chakras, those fifth dimensional chakras above the crown, causal, soul star, stellar gateway, right? As those are expanding, maybe we're experiencing headaches. So just as a few examples. And our body is always letting us know what's shifting. And each symptom is part of our journey toward a greater state of wholeness. So ascension symptoms, we also speak of them often as detox symptoms. They are essentially messages showing us areas of resistance. As higher frequency light integrates into our subtle bodies, our chakras, and finally the physical body, it activates transformation, right? So anything vibrating at lower frequencies within us, be it beliefs, emotions, traumas, cannot remain. They need to be released. This detox process often shows up as allergy symptoms, inflammation, and pain. So we can think of these symptoms as your body's call for help. And I feel like many of you here are experiencing a lot of these types of symptoms. Feel free to share in the chat what some of these symptoms, how detox symptoms or healing symptoms, ascension symptoms, what do those look like for you? How do those show up for you? We've talked about heart palpitations, sometimes headaches. There can be a tightness in the chest, fatigue, low energy are often part of the deal. Blurred vision, light sensitivity. We can have sudden waves of emotion for no logical reason that we can identify. Almost like PMS, kind of reminds me of that. Tension or pain in different parts of the body, mental fog, difficulty sleeping, restlessness. Those are some of the main ones I tend to hear about. What are you all experiencing? What's going on for you? I'm going to check out the chat box here. Dawn, 3 headaches. Oh, Jeff, feel really bad. Okay, yeah. Headaches, fatigue, low energy, insomnia, bug-eyed awake. Yeah. No fun. That's challenging. Megan did throat and heart chakra work yesterday, woke up with heartburn and a sore throat. Yeah, lots leaving the body. Anxiety, heart palpitations, sciatic nerve pain. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, allergies, waves of emotion, vivid nightmares, dreams, stomach issues, fatigue. Yeah, nausea. That's another one. That's a real pretty known detox symptom. Yeah, sore throats can be as well, congestion. So much as wanting to clear out of the body, sinuses, um, stiffness in neck and hip areas. Okay. Yeah, dizziness, low-grade fevers. Yep, I've heard other people share similar symptoms. Okay. Lots of emotional stuff. Yeah. Lower back pain. Yeah, inner ear. Oh, anxiety with the UTI. Yeah, inflammation, no sleep. So a lot of common ground here. People in relationships are more difficult to navigate. They can carrying some pain that you're noticing as and connecting that with ascension symptoms. Yeah, heavy chest, cough. Yeah, joint pain. So much is coming up to be cleared, and the body lets us know. It lets us know. And as we into also, that leads us into a really good topic to kind of expand into here, that, as we're integrating those higher frequencies, that light activates a cleansing process, which we're talking about here, at all levels of our being. Those, as that light vibrates, that higher dimensional light vibrates through our energy field, subtle bodies, ultimately physical body, right? Stirring up those lower vibrational energies, those outdated beliefs, traumas, all that stuff for us to release, for our systems and to realign. This process, this self-realization process, is both profound and challenging, as you're all really finding to be true. One of the other components of that is keeping in mind that these energies that we're detoxing, that we're releasing from our systems, don't just exist on an emotional level or a mental level. They have that vibration that they hold, our thought forms, beliefs, trauma, emotions, have that vibrational frequency that draws in matching physical substances. This includes pathogens, chemicals, metals that we attract by that matching vibration and can store then in the body. So so part of these detox symptoms are also about this piece, right? Not just the energy patterns that we're releasing and clearing, that we're, needing help oftentimes to really effectively clear those out and quickly clear those out so that we can restore that homeostasis within us. But as we clear those, there are the physical substances in our bodies that are also leaving the body, and that creates some of the symptoms we experience as well. Again, pathogens, chemicals, heavy metals. We're going to be working with some of these today. We're not really going to get into the pathogen arena on this call, but we are going to work with some of those heavy metals as part of the allergy healing work that we're going to do together today. And just keeping in mind, we got to talk about this over those 4 days together, but just as emotional and energetic patterns hold a lower frequency, so do physical substances like the chemicals, like the metals, and the pathogens in our environment. And these substances carry energetic imprints. And yes, we magnetize those to our bodies over time because of that match. So let's look at that a little closer, because pathogens, when we look at pathogens, they often vibrate. They're often a vibrationally match for low frequency energies like fear, anger, guilt, shame, resentment, and unworthiness, making them more likely to stay in our system when these energies are unaddressed within us, right? So the more of those dense, lower vibrational, emotional patterns and frequencies that we clear from our body, the more of the pathogens that have been creating challenges within us are also leaving the body and no longer becoming um, 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 a vibrational match. So we're less likely to attract them moving forward, the more of this work that we're doing. And heavy metals and chemicals also often correlate with unhealed trauma, toxic beliefs, and emotions that resonate with those that hold that same frequency. For example, unresolved grief may make us more susceptible to retaining heavy metals and possibly in our respiratory system that are resonating with those dense emotional frequencies. So these are all reasons we experience ascension symptoms or healing detox symptoms. And these have a full range of what those symptoms could be. And even though we're seeing that many of us experience some of the same symptoms, we also have some of our own unique symptoms and ways that those are affecting us. And we want to have, tools to help us clear these out of the body quickly so we can restore harmony within us on all levels so our body can feel good on this journey. Okay, really supporting our body. Um, and, energetic allergy healing helps not only clear the energetic patterns, but also those vibrational ties to those physical substances, allowing the body to release them effectively. Here with these tools, we're dissolving that package of resistance that ties us to these substances and makes them sort of stick in our system. By addressing the root cause, the underlying belief systems, traumas, and dense energies, which are clearing out in en masse every time we do allergy healing for various things that are in our inner and outer environment. And this supports the body to naturally detox these substances, which often translates into a dramatic reduction in symptoms and in these ascension symptoms, inflammatory patterns, fatigue, and pain in the body. So I wanted to really talk about that and how, these symptoms that we experience, they're not just physical reactions, right? They're signs of an energetic and physical detox process that's happening simultaneously. And we get to provide relief, bring relief to ourselves and others with these tools, because that's how energetic allergy healing tools are working, right? To clear those dense, low vibrational energy patterns and in the many connections and relationships that we have with, all of life, really. So again, it's a journey. It's not something we get to do overnight, right? Healing all of these various relationships. But with these tools and the way we get to work with these tools with our proprietary allergy healing kits, where we have roughly around 9,000 different allergens and energies that we get to work with to identify what's specifically causing our pain, our symptoms, or disease in the body, so that we can release those and clear those. These are tools that support us literally at the highest level to continue to help our body stay in alignment, to stay stable as we are in this intense ascension process. And as we move through those waves that are often forcing us along this path of this healing journey, ascension journey, this evolutionary journey that we're on through world events and our solar weather and different astrological events like the 1111 gateway. So we're we're really able to clear so much, and it's all happening simultaneously all at one time when we do allergy healing for different things. And as we integrate higher light and adjust to new frequencies, EAH, Energetic Allergy Healing, provides us with a way to clear out what's no longer serving us, what's coming up in the body that we're having trouble, fully letting go of, fully cutting ties to, releasing, clearing out of our systems, and allowing us to stay in or regain harmony, balance, and stay connected to our body and stay grounded. And I just want to thank you also for all that you just shared about symptoms. If you have any questions for me as we're moving through this class today, please put them in the chat. I'll do my best to get back to those and answer questions. Yeah, lots of shares. Home ribs and neck popping out. Yeah, and headaches, depression. Yeah, lots of symptoms you guys are experiencing. So I'm doing this already. I just really want to bring home how and why energetic allergy healing is so, I believe, a number one essential tool for all of us that are on this path. We're aware of the journey and we need support. And it's because it's clearing resistance quickly and effectively. Imagine having a tool that allows you, right, at your own fingertips, it allows you to dissolve resistance within minutes as you come across different places where you're kind of meeting up against a wall, right? Um, and when we do that, our body lets us know where those places within us that need healing. And these tools help us to identify those places and shift and do the healing quickly, on the go even, and shifting out of discomfort and restoring harmony. And often this happens really, really quickly because it's going deep, fast, clearing those belief systems, emotions, traumas, and other energy patterns that together are creating those packets of resistance. And this resistance becomes connected to countless substances in our environment through a process of association, where our immune intelligence starts to perceive certain substances as threats due to our experiences of overwhelm, stress, and trauma in specific moments. And that's something that I really went deep in that 4-day masterclass, how allergies are created, why that's happening, and the complex allergies that can be created in a given moment when we are experiencing trauma or when we are overwhelmed with stress and other challenging emotional states or mental states as well. Our body's immune system is highly responsive and protective, right? And during moments of intense trauma or stress, it can create associations between those difficult experiences and certain substances in our environment. Could be pollens, dust, the rays of the sun, animal dander, different types of foods or nutrients, emotions, the people even, right, that we're experiencing these traumas with that are part of that story. Right? And once that association is made, our immune intelligence may continue to interpret these substances as threats, leading to more reactions and more sensitivities over time. Okay, but here we get to clear these resistance patterns and free ourselves from these reactive associations, allowing our bodies to perceive these substances as neutral once more. So it doesn't have to get all worked up in this big heightened state of immune response, which creates a lot of inflammation in the body. And that's where our pain, and that's where eventually disease is formed. I think of energetic allergy healing as a tool that restores harmony by helping our body and immune intelligence release these outdated associations, right? as we clear that resistance tied to substances, we're not just relieving physical symptoms, we're recalibrating our immune response and transforming our relationships with everything in our environment. We move from reactivity and resistance to a state of peace and balance within these different connections and relationships. We're able to, as we do this work, interact with substances in our environment, pollens, foods, dust, all those different things, without that friction of resistance, right? Instead of that perceived threat. And this opens up a lighter, freer way of being where we can engage with our environment and enjoy our environments that we're in and our experiences that we're having. And as we do this work and continue to harmonize our internal and external relationships, it brings us closer to wholeness. This work isn't just about symptom relief. It is. That's why I love it so much. But it's about aligning ourselves with life, right? Freeing ourselves from the energetic burdens of past associations and creating a body that thrives in harmony. Right? Each allergy healing we do brings us closer to an experience of wholeness and harmonious connection with the world around us. And for me, and so many others now who have these tools, who are trained with these tools, understand that these are and feel that these are crucial to bring us the daily support that we need on this journey that is not an easy journey. A daily tool. These are daily tools that help us stay aligned, balanced, and open to the higher frequencies of light that are coming in. Quickly clearing blocks that may at any moment kind of pop up on our path that can slow us down from fully embodying our purpose and certainly will make it difficult to feel good while we're doing it. So I want to share it just with you really quickly here that this Energetic Allergy Healing Certification course is being taught. It's a 12-week immersive training that works well as self-study as well as live trainings that we do each week together. But either way, whether you can make them live or not is not a factor in how well you can learn these tools and use these tools in the world. So I just wanted to share that really quickly too, if you can't make weekly calls. But this training course, it's 12 weeks and it is starting November 21st. So what do we have? 9 days or so until we start. And this is a course that gives you the main tools, the original tools that this whole modality, it's centric to this modality and all of the work that I do. It is the allergy healing tool that allows you to clear allergies to anything that you come across. Things in your home, things when you're out and about in the world. You've seen a lot of the things that we can clear as allergies, the things that show up as those packets of resistance. Clearing allergies to emotions as they come up, thought, maybe negative thought forms that you are aware of as you are moving through your day. Different awarenesses that you have around things that make you feel sort of thrown out of balance or out of whack, so to speak. Those are all signs of an allergy, right? Or that you have resistance in your connection with whatever that is, whether it's a state of emotion, state of beliefs, or something in your physical environment. So that you can, use that in any way that you see fit, and as you're guided. And we use these tools all the time, and you can use it on the fly, which is amazing, out and about, riding a bike, driving in your car, out at work, on the job, out to lunch, out to dinner. We can do allergy healings really quickly and easily. when you learn how to work with this tool. And then you also get the allergy healing kits, those proprietary allergy healing kits where we work with about 9,000 different allergens and potential allergens, I should say, and different types of energies that can be part of our packets of resistance, part of what is creating specific inflammation, specific pain in the body, complex allergies or chronic long-standing health issues, so that we can clear those, do an allergy healing for the different things that we find. And then what happens as a result is that pain, that inflammation calms down, those allergies disappear, and that pain begins to dissipate. And we move out of those painful symptoms and experiences. And sometimes we can do it really amazingly quickly. And that's why I call it miracle healing. Sometimes in a matter of minutes, we can feel completely different when we clear the exact allergies that we need, that are creating issues for us in a given moment. And that's what this tool and the allergy kits allow us to do. So it's an amazing course, and it brings you so much. For me, if there was only one healing tool, I have a lot of healing tools. If there was only one healing tool out of all of them that I could have, it would be this tool that allows me to clear allergies to anything that I need in any given moment and do that quickly. For me, that's number one sort of first aid kit, if you will. And that's what this course is about. But it's also about a lot more as well. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it here today. I did get to share in pretty good depth about this course in day 4 of that masterclass series. What are your allergies and inflammation trying to tell you? So I encourage you to take a look at that, or please do ask me questions. And I will answer those as we have time for here. And we're just about to dive into that healing, and we can look at questions that you might have after that. But there are limited time bonuses. There's a pay in full bonus. There's 3 different payment plans to help where we need it, just different options to choose from. And there's a $500 discount right now. So this course is normally $22.97. Right now it's $17.97. If you happen to be in my Miracle Healing Sanctuary community, there's a special additional $200 discount that's available to you. You should have just received an email about that yesterday. I also posted it in our Facebook group for the Sanctuary yesterday. And if you have been through the Self-Healer's Journey with me, which is an in-depth training and healing course, you qualify for a special $300 discount. Now, if you're in both places, you can only apply one discount. So clearly, if you are part of the Self-Healer's Journey, you're going to want to go with that $300 discount, which makes this course $14.97, which is a phenomenal price. And there's so much value in this course. And I mean, the allergy kits alone could be easily $2,000 just on their own. There's so much that's gone into them: time, energy, research, and they help us unwind and release and clear so much. It's really high value. So I feel really great about this price. I know we're living in a tough economy. I know it's not easy for everyone right now, but we need these tools more than ever. So I'm doing my best to keep that price as low as I can, and still kind of honor the value of the course. I'm making those payment plans available. And I do want to say that if a 12-month payment plan would help you and you really, really know you want these tools, please email us at hello@kimberlycarlson.com, and we'll give you a link to that. It's not available on the website. There's a 4-month plan, an 8-month plan. But if you do need a 12-month plan, and we don't do longer than 12 months, you don't want to be tied to that. That's not fun for anyone. I don't feel like 12 months is plenty. But hopefully if that helps you to join us for class and get these tools in your hands so that you can support yourself, as you need it, when you need it, the way these tools do so well, then I want you to, have that option. Okay. So whether you're just beginning or you're deeply embedded in your ascension journey, energetic allergy healing can and does make a profound difference. So I definitely invite those of you that feel called, that feel excited about this work, that are noticing shifts, that are really resonating. I invite you to take that leap, take that step, and join me in the certification course and experience firsthand the relief that this modality brings. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to do for our healing, and we get right into it. You're going to hear me bring forward a lot of words for this allergy healing. I'll be working with several of our allergy healing kits for sure, especially our spiritual kit, which is in the emotions allergy sort of category, but it has, I have the kits right next to me over here, but it has things like our dimensions of density, first dimension, second dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and it goes on through 17 dimensions. But it's also working with things like ascension, the ascended aspects of the moon, the sun, our earth, the planets in our solar system. It's clearing allergies to our auric field, to our chakras, our subtle bodies, to source, to creator, to divine wisdom, to grounding, to healing, and a lot of other things along that line. But I think that gives you an idea what that allergy kit is about. We're working with that today, but the healing that I'm about to do with you here came in as sort of a channeled inspiration. So a lot of words, a lot of aspects of ourselves, our energy, our universe to clear allergies to. And as I sit with it, preparing to be with you all here today, I feel really guided to move through this healing, saying all the words. It's not completely organized content. It's how it came through one day, and I recorded it because I could feel the importance of it, the impact of it, how I needed it, and how it was also something that was to be shared with those of you joining me here for this masterclass. And it really developed from the 4 days of masterclass. All that we did together in those 4 days is where this was sort of born from, if you will. And there is so much healing that can happen when you hear different words when we're doing this work. Because, for example, when I say, in Divine Love and Light, run an energetic allergy healing 4, okay, these are the words. We're gonna run the allergy healing tool, which is clearing the beliefs, clearing the connected traumas, clearing the connected emotions, clearing other patterns like oath, vows, and contracts, or entities, or implants, or I could keep going with that because we're working with a lot of different energy patterns with these allergy healing tools. But every time we say a word, which holds the frequency of that thing that word represents. So an example, the human collective, the third dimension, your root chakra, your heart chakra, your spiritual body, your divine body. So these are some of the things that I'm about to move into with the allergy healing. But every time I say one of those and we clear allergies for these different things, it's clearing the beliefs that are connected to that one thing for you. It's clearing the emotions that are connected or associated with that one thing for you. Traumas that are associated with that one thing for you. And it's working on all levels of your being, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, clearing it right down to the cellular level. It's clearing it where you're holding it for your ancestors or on the collective level. It's clearing from your connections that are from that you hold from past life memories, right? Those cellular memories. So I wanted you just to hold that in your mind as we move through the allergy healing. And I feel like that's going to bring you a lot of awarenesses as I say certain words. So are you ready? Let's do our allergy healing. Okay, a lot of shares here. Yes, 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 yes. Donna's mentioning I went through this class went through the class last year. Okay, and you were very sick. Yeah, so you were going through a lot of detox at the time. Um, and you are definitely able to join me for this round of energetic allergy healing certification and come through those live classes at no additional cost. So my team will be sending out an email to all energetic allergy healing students and practitioners who have gone through this training in the past. Yeah, and you're welcome, Donna. And there'll be a link there that will allow you to register for our new Kajabi course because we are going to be moving through some really awesome updates to our allergy healing kits together this round, and y'all want to be there. So you want to be there for that. Okay, so we make that possible, and you don't have to pay extra to do that. Okay, so here we go with the allergy healing for our call today. All right. So this is allergy healing from our masterclass, Energetic Allergy Healing, the support and solution for Ascension symptoms. Today, we're really focused on the different components of Ascension, really working with our being, different aspects of our being, and this process that we're all on here, all in here together. Okay, and we're going to start with the allergy healing here. So in Divine Love and Light, oh, actually, let's take a minute and get grounded and get connected. I was just so ready to jump right into the healing. And actually, for many of you, this is going to get your healing going right here. So if you would follow along with me here for just a few minutes, go ahead and close your eyes and get comfortable. Drop down into your heart, right? Placing your focus, your awareness on your heart. Beautiful. Just beginning to deepen your breath, finding a 5-second inhale and a 5-second exhale if you can. And imagine that you're breathing as if you're breathing in and out of your heart, really engaging your heart, that partnership that exists within you between your breath and your heart. This really helps you to get to connect with your heart, to become present with your heart for more effective grounding. Good. So keeping those deeper breaths, imagining you're breathing through your heart. And we're going to take a minute here to notice or imagine that there's beautiful pink light that is all around you. This is the energy of compassion. Not just imagining that as you breathe, that pink light is flowing into your heart. It's lighting up your heart. It's activating your heart. Good. Beautiful. Continue those longer, deeper breaths through your heart. Just taking a moment to feel into the connection within you between your heart and the heart of Gaia. Beautiful Mother Earth, connecting heart to heart with Gaia, connecting in with that golden love light that she holds for you. Holding the intention to anchor yourself in here, heart to heart with Gaia. Good. I'm just noticing that that golden love light from Gaia is streaming into your heart. It's lighting up your heart. It's also activating your heart. Good. Taking a moment now as you continue those deeper breaths through your heart to place your focus and awareness on the connection within you between your heart and the heart of your higher self. Allowing your breath to expand you within this connection, expanding you into a deep heart connection with the highest aspect of you that you can access right now in this moment. And holding the intention to anchor yourself in here, heart to heart with your own divine self. Good. And continuing this deeper breaths through your heart, beginning to place your focus and awareness on the connection within you between your heart and the heart of Creator, the heart of Source. Allowing your breath to expand you within this connection, bringing you into source of source light as you breathe. Beautiful. And just noticing or imagining that beautiful energy of creation, pure creation frequency, or what I like to call source love light. Just noticing that it's all around you. And holding the intention to anchor yourself in here, heart to heart with Creator, with Source, anchoring into all of this source light. And as you do, just sensing or imagining that source love light streaming into your heart, also lighting up your heart, activating your heart. And just noticing how all of this light in your heart is combined to create an iridescent rose gold light. And as you breathe, this light is expanding from your heart. It's filling every cell of your body, continuing to expand with every breath, filling your entire toroidal field so that you are in the center of a ball of light that's about 12 feet in diameter. Beautiful. Just noticing how bright all of this light is within you and all around you. Feeling into how loved you are in this space, how supported you are in this space. Just taking a moment to share gratitude with yourself, for your beautiful heart, beautiful soul, for all that you are, for all that you're becoming in every moment. Good. Beautiful. Just holding the intention to stay really grounded, anchored into all of this light as we move into the allergy healing here next. And remember, you're gonna hear a lot of words here as we work through the allergy healing. We're also gonna work with a few other tools of this modality as well. The relationship trauma release healing, the golden Christ light, and harmony, peace, and balance restored, along with our allergy healing. So in divine love and light, running an allergy healing for, let's start with the 1111 gateway. This portal we're still feeling the effects of, we're still in the energy of. for you, for the earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, this planet that we live on, for the human collective, all aspects of the human collective. Okay, what do I mean by that? The male, divine masculine collective, the female, divine feminine collective, the child collective. Okay, good. The third dimension, third density, our current reality. And all dimensions and timelines that you are currently in right now, in this moment, that you're touching in with, that you're connecting with or anchoring into. Okay, going beyond the third dimension here. Your own body, your body as a whole, your physicality, your etheric body, your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, your heart, your thymus gland. Okay, bring in the thymus gland kit and the heart allergy kit here. Your emotional body, your heart chakra, your high heart chakra, with your heart's magnetic field, with feeling, with emotion, okay, the world of feelings and emotions, with your own feelings, your own emotions, with your thyroid, for your thyroid gland. Okay, so bringing in the thyroid gland allergy kit, also clearing allergies to thyroid hormones. Your throat chakra, your truth, your expression, self-expression. Your brain, your mind. I'm going to bring in the brain allergy kit here. Your brain's magnetic field. Your thoughts, your thought forms. Your mental body. Your crown chakra. Your hypothalamus gland. Okay, and I'm using the allergy kits here for the hypothalamus gland. Your pituitary gland, your pineal gland. Also bringing in the pituitary allergy kit, pineal kit, and the hormones that are regulated or produced by these glands. Your third eye chakra, your intuition, your intuitive self, with sensing, sensation, these sensitive parts and aspects of you, for sensing itself, the act of sensing. Your higher self, your divine aspect, your I am presence, with all parts and for all parts and aspects of you. Your causal, soul star, and stellar gateway chakras, your fifth dimensional chakra column, your vertical pillar of light, your spiritual body, your divine body, source, source light, source love, source energy and frequency, the divine, God, creator, your biofield or your toroidal field, your gifts and abilities, your intuition, your intuitive senses, the emotions, feelings, frequencies of being sensitive, sensitivity, your inner healer, your master healer, your healer aspects and parts of self. Ascension, your ascension journey and process. Okay, you, your parts and aspects of you. In all other ascension timelines that you've ever experienced, massive upgrades, shifts, leaps in your spiritual evolution. All experiences in all incarnations, realities, dimensions, where you've experienced that spiritual evolution, expansion. I'm going to bring in some other words here: sovereignty, sacred personal power, divinity, divine embodiment, self-realization, self-actualization, spiritual awakening, expanding consciousness, becoming, change, transitions, all higher dimensional light coming into your field and into your body right now. The fifth dimension, all dimensions above the fifth dimension that you are receiving information from, connecting into, learning to anchor into right now. Transformation, miracles, integration, processing, detoxing, releasing, clearing, healing. And all trauma that you are holding that is connected to these events, ascension timelines, ascension events, and all emotions, thought forms, shadow aspects that are coming up for you right now as you are receiving this healing. I'm going to include a few additional allergy kits here: the spiritual kit, people, places, and events kit, emotions, feelings, my allergy combinations kit, environmental factors, and a few more body kits: immune system kit, nervous system, skeletal system, vascular system, digestive system, cells, DNA, RNA. And let's bring in the other glands, hormones kits here for deep combination work. So healing all of these allergies and all relationships between all of these allergies. And all of us here now, listening later, creator, change it. Beautiful. And let's work with a couple of additional tools with some parts and aspects of self to expand on this healing even more. So in Divine Love and Light, running the relationship trauma release healing, I'm going to bring in harmony, peace, and balance, golden Christ light, and resolving inflammation. Running these for you with the parts and aspects of you that are really surfacing as you receive this healing, that hold wounds from past ascension processes, experiences, from this ascension process and this lifetime, and all of the interconnections of these experiences throughout time and space for you. That hold trauma from these experiences. Okay, I'm not getting there's anything else to add there. So I'm running that now. All of that for you, Divine Love and Light, create or change it. Okay, good. Beautiful. And we are complete. Let's anchor all of this in, anchoring all of this healing in to your heart and high heart, mind and higher mind, anchoring it into your cells, your DNA, your RNA, your nervous system, anchoring it into your Earth Star chakra below your feet. anchoring it into the heart of Gaia, into your soul grid, and into wholeness and totality. Now, greater change it. Perfect. All right. So let me know how that was for you. I'd love to hear what that brought up for you, awarenesses you had. So this is really designed today to help those parts of you where you need it, to where these types of allergies, these types of energy patterns that we're working with today, these types of connections and relationships that we're working with in this healing are part of what's what's creating resistance in you as you move through this ascension process, to really support you there. These are the kinds of things we can work with and clear with this modality. And I want to make sure that I'm answering any questions that you have about this upcoming class, since we are starting fairly soon. And also I want to share that there's another workshop that we'll be holding on Thursday this week, and another one on Sunday, actually, where we are going to be gathering energetic allergy healing practitioners having a little intimate gathering where they will be sharing why they love energetic allergy healing, why they love these tools, why they love this course, this training, what it's done for them in their lives, how it's helped them to heal, how it's helped them in their help others as well, having these tools to support people they love or in their practices of whether, some energetic allergy healing practitioners are psychotherapists, massage therapists, acupuncturists, naturopathic doctors, or holistic healthcare practitioners, all types here that are doing amazing work in the world to support people on their healing path in different ways. And they integrate these tools into their practice and have shared some really amazing things that happen for their clients in their practices. So, or there's also a lot of allergy healing practitioners who have a lot of other modalities under their belt, right, in their toolbox, whether it's body talk, emotion code, or there's a lot of those different types of modalities. EFT as another one, Reiki, of course, as well, where when they bring these tools in to whatever it is they're doing, either this becomes their number one go-to modality, their modality of choice to work with over the others, or they integrate it into alongside some of the other modalities and trainings and tools that they have for some really phenomenal experiences and successes as well. So lots of ways to integrate this modality into your life. And there is certification, which does require practice hours that you have to do to get that certificate. And for this particular course, it's more hours than anything else that I do outside of this class. And that's because there is a learning curve, right? You have to practice using the allergy healing kits, learning how to work through those and discover those allergens that are needing to get cleared to resolve different health issues, symptoms, and pain and problems and whatnot. So it's 20 hours of practice for certification. You don't have to record sessions or anything. We go on the honor system here. I find that usually when people ask for their certificates, they're like, I'm well past 20 hours now, and can I have my certificate? So that's an option. And then we also have practitioners that only use these tools for their own healing and possibly their pets, their family, friends and that kind of thing. So we have the full kind of array of people coming in for this training and the ways they use this course in their lives and the tools of this course. There is so much that's here that I haven't even had a chance to touch on and talk about that's part of this course. The heart breath connection meditation, this process of connecting with the heart, breathing, words that I use to facilitate that deep connection and anchoring is part of the training. It's part of this course. I give you the tools, but I also teach you how to use them, practical life application, um, and how to protect your own energy. We work with upgrading your energy systems and increasing your intuition. There's so much that we do together in this course. There's even a special guest appearance for one of the trainings that's part of this course, and that's Alicia Hartzell. And she comes in and attunes you to a healing that is called the breath of peace. So you guys see me yawning and breathing, that a lot when I'm doing this work, which is a natural part of the way we release. A lot of people are aware they sigh, they yawn when they are releasing, emotions and energy through healing. And the breath of peace just amplifies that. Your breath becomes more of a tool for clearing. And she brings through some training on that. And it's amazing. So that's another component that's part of this course that I haven't even had time to even talk about yet. And then the allergy kits are phenomenal. You get those, they're beautiful, easy to use. They're available online as well as to print so that you can put them in a folder or booklet to use. So you have it both ways. I use it both ways. Makes it really, really handy. And there's some additional tools that you get as bonuses in this class as well. The Sacred Light Purification, the Flush, a Sacred Light Flush, and the Sacred Light Defrag, which are co-created healing tools between Alicia and I, and they're part of a level 2 Sacred Light course that we teach. And people love these tools. I hear about them all the time to quickly cleanse your environment, to bring in beautiful layers of protection around your home and yourself and your family. To use when you're out in the world to quickly purify and cleanse your energy and bring in that protection when you're moving through crowds or you're traveling or at the store or the mall or whatever it is. If you're sensitive, it's really helpful. The flush and the defrag help us with those detoxing symptoms, which we've been talking about today. The allergy healing helps with those. The flush and the defrag help with that too, to flush, have that additional support to flush toxins from the body that are leaving, whether they're energetic toxins or physical substances that are leaving the body. And that's helpful. I had someone just email me the other day who was sharing with me that the defrag, she uses it all the time. And she said that no matter what kind of mental state she's in, she runs the defrag for herself. And she says, like literally within 30 seconds, I feel really, really different, her mental state. So it really supports her there. These are things we hear all the time about these tools. And so there's an incredible value that this course holds for you. And I can't wait to put these tools in your hands. And, I can't wait, especially, I feel like it becomes more and more special and exciting, but also I have a huge drive to get these tools in your hands so that you can do this work for yourself, because this process we're in, this ascension process, all the catalyzers that are occurring to kind of push us along on this journey creates allergies, we come up against all these places within ourselves that hold resistance, and our body feels it all, right? And it tells us all of the places that are, where we're healing and where we need support. And we need these tools, access to these tools ourselves. It makes a huge difference in how quickly we heal what within us needs that healing already. Uh, Disease, pain, chronic symptoms you've been dealing with for a long time. And also to help just kind of restabilize, reharmonize when these energies come out or, come in and kind of knock us out of our equilibrium, and we can quickly course correct. So if you're feeling a call to these tools, there's a reason for that. And please check it out, and hopefully you can join us. So let me see if you have any questions for me before I hop off here. And thank you again, all of you that have joined me for this class today, and for all of the classes that we've been doing that have been part of this sort of healing series event that we're just kind of keeping going. And you're going to see that invite too to the intimate practitioner gathering. That will be Thursday, and then another one on Sunday. So you have a couple of times to choose from, and you'll be able to ask me questions as well, and even ask practitioners questions if you would like. So feel free to join us for that. It's going to be uplifting, insightful, and another time to come together and really connect in the heart-centered space for, coming back to self, getting grounded, feeling really connected. So a lot of benefits there. Oh, thank you, honeybee. Oh, I know who you are, Teresa. Deepening my realization, the heart breath meditation, anchoring and aligning, have negotiated my vagal nerve action, go from protect to heal response. Oh, I love that. Love how this work just keeps going deeper, farther into our cosmic being. Yay. Thank you for sharing that, Teresa. Wendy says, feeling so much gratitude for Kimberly. Oh, thank you. During the healing, and my eyes opened to see her face, and it was 111. Oh, I love that so much. I so resonate with this comment that this modality awakens our healer aspects in a way that we truly believe we can gather the tools to heal our bodies. Yeah, maybe this is one of the reasons us light workers seem to be always dealing with disease. Well, we have those extra awarenesses so that we can heal within us what needs to be healed. Okay, but I am so honored to be able to bring through tools of massive support as we do this so epic and important of work that we're here doing. And thank you for that comment, Wendy. Oh, and you're welcome. Valuable information and healing. You're so welcome. Good. Lots of thank yous, lots of shares. Appreciate every single one of them. Dawn, you could really relate to this healing. Yeah. So awesome. I love your work so much. Thank you for sharing. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I always say Dawn because that's what it says. Kathy, I'm going to get that down. I said I was going to get that down last time, but that's what I see. So that's what I say. Registered yesterday. A name shows as Dawn. Oh, a partner I share a Zoom account with. Okay, well, that makes sense. Welcome to Energetic Allergy Healing Certification, Kathy. I'm so excited to have you joining us for that. You're going to love it. And, oh, Leslie, thank you. Karina, EAH is so powerful and amazing. Thank you, Karina. Good. Well, I'm looking for questions. I'm seeing lots of thank yous, appreciation, and love, which I love. Thank you so much. I want to make sure, let me scan here and scan the chat a little bit better before we sign off. Oh, Peggy, very moving and feels strong and durable with all the anchoring and detail. Lovely, luminescent, glowing feels. Oh, good, good, good. I'm going to make sure I'm reading all of these comments after we get off this call too. Oh, Mimi, thank you, Kimberly. Powerful. My body was resisting the healing. Wonder why. Received so much even with that. Just repeat it. You want to repeat the healing. So this replay will go out, and I'll make sure you have it. It's also on YouTube. So you're going to want to repeat this healing. And then also, if those, I think you may all know, but for those of you who don't, I've been doing a daily healing in my Facebook group, Miracle Healing with Kimberly Carlson. We just did day 7 this morning. I've been coming in at 9:30 a.m. my time each morning. We have a poll in the group for a different allergy healing focus that we're doing together each day. And Mimi, what's coming to me too is what we did together for day 5, where we cleared allergies to the solar flares and cosmic weather, solar weather, geopathic weather, and cosmic events. That ties into what we're doing together, what we did for the healing today, really well. It expands on that. They kind of expand on each other. So if you've missed that, please join me in my group. We have 5 more days. I'm going to be doing it's not really a drawing, but I'm going to be picking someone who's been participating in our daily healing series. I call it an allergy healing a day keeps the doctor away, which for me is absolute truth. So many others. It's been a lot of fun, and we've been getting to do some really powerful work together each day. It's another opportunity to experience these tools, what we can do with them, the vast amount of things that we can bring healing and clearing and clear resistance and restore harmony with. So if you've been missing that, join us because you need it. It's going to benefit you. You're going to love it. And I'll be picking someone to do a live demonstration with in my Facebook group, a session demonstration. So I'll be picking someone, and I'll be tuning into a symptom that they're experiencing, maybe that's coming up for them. And then I will be doing healing work for that. And you'll get to see how I work with the allergy kits if you're curious, you want to see that. And plus, everyone will benefit from whatever that healing is, because that's how I pick someone when I do a demonstration healing session, is who is the best representative for our group here, for those that are participating. So you'll all receive something that you need. Okay, so please join me for that if you haven't been there yet. Good. Oh, thank you. My question before the healing in the chat, I need clarity about whether to keep on juice fasting. I'm in day 50 today. Wow. Yeah, see, I know I'm missing questions. You guys have been really good about putting a lot into the chat for me here today. So I just see EW, and I'm not sure who you are. It would help me to know more about who you are. If you can give me your name, and then I can give you better clarity there. Good, offering yourself as a representative. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, good. I know you've been with me in those days so far in my group. If we put a question in the Q&A, is that better for you? Hi, Lark. You're always so good with helping to creative problem solving. And Lark, you did put a question in the Q&A. That probably would be helpful. And maybe next time, that's where we will talk about that. Shares over here in the chat, questions in the Q&A. That's probably a better way to organize this, actually. But Lark, you asked what time will the sessions be on Thursday and Sunday? So I wanted to say those, but I need to check them really quickly to make sure I'm telling you correctly. So let me just check my calendar. So Thursday, it's 11 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday. And then for Sunday, also 11 a.m. So we're sticking with our time slot that we've been doing these calls together as part of this sort of masterclass series, healing series event. But I wanted to check that first. So 11 on Sunday, 11 a.m. on Thursday, and that's Pacific time. Okay. Good. I'm getting lots of offers. I know, Karina, you've been there with me on those lives too. So just keep joining me there, and I'll be picking someone at the end of this week, and we will get a day and time down for that demonstration session in my Facebook group. Oh, okay. Gut issues, many years. Okay, so still working to resolve gut issues. Oh, Emily. Hi, Emily. I know you. Okay. And you are been on a juice fast for 50 days. Okay. Do I have connection to connect to your higher self and your soul records, Emily? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And tell me your question again about, is it that that's the best path for you to stay on that, or I want to be clear about what your question is. And I might have gotten lost in the chat here a little bit. Let's see. Oh, whether to keep on juice fasting, and you're on day 50. Okay. Well, so when I check on things like this for people, I'm going to tell you what I feel about that. I get no on continuing that juice fast. Yes, both best path at present. Yeah, losing weight and your friends are aware. I'm getting no. I'm getting that you need to come off of that. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Kimberly, it's my calling to be a healer. Practically my whole journey's been about food. The one thing really stopping me is self-confidence. So it would be a real blessing to be the volunteer that is chosen. Oh, I love that. Thank you for all of you that are volunteering for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming forward for that. And yes, I've been seeing you in my Facebook group on those daily healings. So thank you for that. Yeah, and that self-confidence piece, boy, I can tell you that kept me from jumping into the world with this work longer than I should have allowed it. Let's just say that. There's so much that we can do to support ourselves and others, even when we're still in that place of not fully trusting our intuition and all of that, that we sharpen all of that as we practice. We get better and better at it. And then also, the more of the trauma we clear, the more of the programming, all those limiting beliefs that tell us we're less than we are, or, that we're not enough and not worthy, all that stuff, which we're doing here with these tools. And we're doing it in an effective manner. And the more of this work we do, the more not just confident we become, but our intuition increases. Okay, because blocks have density, right? We talked about how blocks are manifest as inflammation in the body. There's a density, there's a slowing down of light, of flow, of current in our body. Okay, so the more of those blocks we're clearing, the more of that open channel we become, and we just get more and more intuitive. We start to sense energy, feel energy in our body, more third eye sort of visualizations. There's a lot that opens up for people and continues to expand as we just focus on healing ourselves. Just amazing. I've had issues with my body rejecting food for most of my life. I'm in pain after eating most foods right now. Yeah, so we have a lot. I mean, food represents nourishment, right? It's like a direct representation of receiving, of nurturing, of love. And as we clear allergies to foods, to nutrients, to parts of the body, to our emotional states, and some other factors that can be part of the food allergy problem, like certain types of pathogens that are in the body, that story changes, right? And we begin to come into a place where our digestive system is healing and we're able to uh, absorb the nutrients and digest our foods much more effectively. Yeah. Oh, okay, Karen, you're in Australia. Next, you're going to start traveling. Part of Lemuria. Love that. Okay, good. Did I miss any questions? Oh, Karen, I love how your modalities, Alicia's modalities, assist us so much with clearing all our conditioning from now and past lives. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Yeah, digestive systems are pretty challenged. Digestive systems are also where we hold abuse trauma. Our digestive system is the fastest to react to our emotional states. There's a lot of complexities around digestive health. And when we have chronic digestive problems, there can be, those aren't going to get more than likely resolved overnight. There's quite a bit of allergy healing work that we need to dive into and do. And then we also have unique allergies that are a part of those issues that can be maybe it's specific pathogens that are different from one of you to another that are compromising your digestive health and function. It can be different toxins that are in the digestive system, depending on where you live, how you've grown up, what you've been exposed to, different emotions, different experiences in childhood, different levels of trauma. And some of that can take some time to get all of those cleared and then allow the digestive system some time to heal. Yeah. I have an amazing food clearing program that's available on my website too. For those of you that aren't in a place or to come into training with these tools to learn how to do this work for yourself. There's a really comprehensive healing program for food allergies, nutrient allergies, and healing the digestive system. But it's also working with environmental allergies, some pathogens. It's got a lot in it. That's on my website under healing programs, I believe. So you can look for that. That would be really helpful. All right, everybody. Yeah, coming into this dense world. Not an easy business. Okay, and please remember to give your bodies grace. They are here ultimately serving you, making this possible for you. And also, they're just, your bodies are anchoring all that you are, an eternal being, onto this planet, into your reality here. It's got a really big job anchoring all that you are to have this human being experience. So compassion for our bodies, giving it love and support and healing where we can, right? So, all right, everybody. So much love to all. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning for the day 8 of our An Allergy Healing a Day Keeps the Doctor Away, or possibly for the practitioner gatherings that we're holding on Thursday and Sunday. So you're welcome to join us for any and all of those things. And just sharing so much love. I'm still looking at the chat. You're welcome, Paulina. And hi, Jan. Believe my greatest fear is of my own power. Honey, you said it. That's something we all, I feel, maybe not all, so many of us, certainly I worked through a lot of things around that for myself as well. Is just the fear of our own power. Who are we? What will we be if we fully embody all that we are, right? And our full sovereign power. Yeah. It reminds me of oftentimes it's fear of success that stops us instead of and not fear of failure, which when I learned that decades ago, I thought that was such an interesting concept. And these concepts really help us to explore these areas, right? So that we can shed light, bring that awareness, and then do healing work to support us where we need it there. Yeah, fear of success is massive. Yes, yes, and yes. I think I would have been doing this work a lot earlier if it weren't for some of those things that we're all talking about here today. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now, but so much love to all of you, and I'll see you where I see you next. Okay, bye.